Welcome to On-Demand Professional Development for Interactive Whiteboards. I'm Laurier Bear, and I look forward to sharing with you a very simple, easy-to-use template for a memory game. All of the templates in this drag and drop series are designed with very user-friendly interfaces and will get your students up to the board manipulating items while keeping the rest of your students engaged. And though this is based on an example from a French 1 class, you could very easily customize this for a variety of other activities for your students, whether you're a language teacher or not. We need to look at a few quick tips and tricks before we dive into the memory game example, and that has to do with grouping items. Grouping items together makes it very easy to move and lock and unlock items together. Instead of having to do them individually, you can group them and lock the entire group or move the entire group. Also, locking items is very useful anytime you have something that you don't want students to move on screen. And then, of course, since we're dealing with a memory game, we have certain items on layers behind other items, and we just want to be very mindful of what is in the foreground and what is in the background when we're hiding and revealing items. So let's dive in and take a look at this memory game. It's very simple. As you can see, it's designed just like any other memory game where you have cards that can be moved and reveal different things. And so we can delete items and and we can undo if a pair hasn't been found. And students love actually playing the game show host and doing this work, or the teacher can do it and call on students. And basically, if you want to take this template, here's where grouping can come in handy. So I might select all of these digital cards and group them. So I can do Apple G, or I can, of course, click on this arrow and go to grouping and either group or ungroup. So these are all grouped now. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to move them and get them out of the way for now. So we don't need to change these cards at all, but we do want to see what's being hidden. And so here's where you can move them, and then these are all locked, so I could unlock this, and then I could delete this now and bring in 9 new images. Same thing goes for this group over here. I can unlock them, and that way now I can get in, and then I can unlock and then ungroup them, and now I can individually go in and change the word and make them English or Spanish or whatever language you're teaching in. And so then once I've changed all the images and the words, then I'll choose to, actually what I should do is select all these again, regroup them, relock them. So now these are locked into place. Again, making that user interface as easy as possible. And I'll lock these again, lock them in place. And now I'll cover them up. I will ungroup this group, and now as you can see I can get back into playing the game and moving things one at a time. So there you have it, a very simple template for a memory game. Thank you for your time.